Hello? Oh, wow. No, stop that. Stop. Um, what's up, chat? The absolute velocity of my voice, bro. The absolute velocity of my voice. What's up? This good mic. This this is loud music. This music is very, very loud. Just like I am. I am very, very loud. Knock that down, too. That's good, I think. Okay, no. I shouldn't have knocked that down twice. I should have knocked it down once. Alright. Wait, no music? Okay. Alright. What's up, chat? Welcome. Welcome to Vampyr. This is a game that came out in 2018. It's a free game with PlayStation Plus Premium. And I decided that, hey, I haven't streamed in a week, so why not just give it a try, you know? Something different from Red Dead Online. Um, Something a little different, a little new. Um, so yeah, I don't really know a lot about this game. I just know that it has vampires. That's why it's called Vampyr. And that it takes place in London in the 1900s, I believe. That's all I know at the moment. But, anyways, warning: even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures. For theoretical purposes, in other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game, and no rats were harmed during the making of this game. The Vampyr Chain. In Vampyr, every action you take can have consequences. This game uses an autosave system. Whenever this symbol is displayed on your screen, an autosave is in progress. Please do not close the game when this icon is displayed. Take responsibility for your actions. This is very intense music. Oh, we got 3 save slots. Whoa, look at the sensitivity on that. Absolute velocity of this cursor. Also, it's a little late right now, I get that. Let's turn this freaking music down. There. Set brightness. Is this a good brightness for you guys? I need to see. It needs to be a little brighter for you guys. Wait, is there another symbol right there? There isn't, right? Yeah, I hope there isn't. Language. Subtitles. Native speaker. Yeah, keep that off, I know. Gameplay. Auto lock. Vibration. Invert. Got controls. New game. Okay. Story mode. Playing Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut on an important part of the experience, but will allow you to enjoy the story and explore with little danger. Combat is very easy. There's no reward for finishing this mode without killing any citizens. Play the original Vampyr experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is limited to the number of citizens you will kill. hard mode. Play Vampire in a more challenging way. Your player power as a vampire is tied to the citizens you choose to embrace. Enemies are harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing enemies in combat are reduced. Let's do the classic vampire experience. You will not be able to change difficulty mode during your playthrough. Alright. In this game, difficulty is tied to your actions. The more lives you take, the easier the game will be. Okay, so it's one of those things where it's like, oh, if you're a bad guy, if you're a bad dude, and you kill a bunch of people, you're really powerful. But if you go like the good path, then it's gonna be harder. That's an interesting take. That's very interesting.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
This is a very gothic game, isn't it? This game's very gothic, isn't it?
Death.
Yep.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, what the? It's me? Me? Am I this fine-looking fellow? This dainty-looking fellow? There's a lot of dead dudes. Whoa, stumbling. Little stumbly boy. Oh, what the hell's that?
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Am I a vampire? Am I the vampire? Hello, milady. I'm the vampire.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ow! I just got shot! Oh,
These
not going?
patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
I feel like I should be running. Can I run? Run. Hold sprint. That's...
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm.
An end to you!
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Melee tech is from melee tech. I got a machete.
I can defend myself.
So... Oh, so this is like an RPG. This is like, Infamous. Second Son. That's what this is. What the vibe is.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Ah, I'm a slaughterer. I killed that man.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Give me your gun.
Sorry.
I'm so polite. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, please, stop!
Ha! Doesn't like burning, does it?
Who are you?
One of them burn.
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Oh, I can't see in light.
The sun.
Great
Feels
damage.
like it's
Turn
burning
on
me to the
fire
bone.
until activated damage reduces your maximum.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Ow!
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place?
Yep, barricade the door. Yep, smart. Do I also get, like, super strength?
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
This is my safe house?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
This is cool. Fire and sun. Fire and sun. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire. They do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight. But it hurts them good. Really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackens in a few minutes as if it was burned from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemy by Carl Edrich, Preween Leader. Is that an actual person? Like, is this actually, like, documented? Like, an actual written thing? If so, then that's cool. I like that. This game's fun so far. Zombie? A locket? Oh no, a watch.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
It's mine.
That's impossible.
This game's cool. Bottle of alcohol. Put on a wound, by golly. You'll be feeling bad, but cleaned up well. By golly.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warriors from. A child born from darkness must take scent of his.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Shillings. bad, chat. I had to fix my little stream thing. Oh, you're dead. A needle. Ooh, a gun. Revolver. Straight Red Dead Redemption in this bitch. How much ammo it's got though?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Oh, I'm a doctor. Am I?
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
So am I seeing...
No, it never got easy.
Use revolver. Oh, I actually have it. Oh, I can upgrade it. Good revolver, remarkable, perfect revolver. Was that a skull? Ooh, ups damage. That's pretty cool. Oh god, this is a lot. Right, chat. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the bank to dig a big hole in the ground. It's some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they were digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seems better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far. I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She is so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where can I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel has stopped digging the mass graves. I heard the shouts last night as they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night to the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago. But Becky, she refused to leave. She'd rather die. She said with a nasty smile, why is she torturing me so? 2nd October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October. I was so hungry I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes, pointing the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25 October. The house is silent like a tomb. No one knows it's Becky's dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I will be with you soon. Yeesh. Sleepy time.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Oh, you're gonna try and kill yourself. That's not even a killing blow.
Rational thinking only.
No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. From here to eternity. That's the achievement I got. Vampire. This game is very cool. So now you just shot yourself. So I like can't die? Unless it's some like specific things, like silver bullet. That must have not have been a silver bullet.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
The fuck? Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skill. This is so cool! Autophagy. Begin by selecting an available skill. Autophagy. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. What the? This is complicated. The vampire uses the power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration with time. This vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. We think of vampire as immortal, but if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. You have leveled up and feel stronger. You have enough XP to unlock an aggressive skill. Choose one to unlock now. Aggressive? Claws. A close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. Okay. Blood spear. You throw a spear made of blood, which you can pass through enemies in front of you. And shadow mist. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet of yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. I feel like a ranged attack would be pretty good. I'm gonna get the blood spear. The vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power can take time to charge, but is deadly effective at medium to long range. It is a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close range, close combat. If you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attacks, just try to keep your mouth closed. As natural predators, vampires have received some gifts from Mother Nature, like claws instead of fingernails. These natural weapons can easily cut through tissues and are very useful for piercing a prey's arteries. If you use your claws, you will see humans differently, like soft and tender meat. The vampire concentrates shadows around their prey to make them explode after a countdown. This explosion will injure anything in range with needle-like living spears. Vampires often use this ability to wipe out groups of enemies from a distance. They think they can challenge us with their tools, but no one can defeat the shadows. I want this! That's cool. Oh, is that? It branches out. Shadows will pull in a single place. All targets within this area are struck constantly by slithers of darkness, causing them to bleed. The vampire will directly absorb the blood from the wounds. Oh, I want that. That's cool. Now select to confirm to save your choices.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Eternal Thirst. Reach North Bank. What the hell's going on here? Alright, oh, they're breaking in! Excuse me, Occupado!
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, I can teleport?
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come on, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beast.
Use stake. Offhand weapons. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing this triangle. They have attacks with special effects. Consume stamina. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Well, crikey. What the fuck did I just do?
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Trying to use your stake and like stun damage.
Die, vermin!
Back home.
Come here, boy. Press X to bite a stunned enemy. Biting an enemy provides you with blood to use skills and also refills your health kit.
The strength I never knew I had.
But you will soon.
Over there! There's one of them!
Oh, I didn't think it would be like...
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Fucking God. Give me that, boy.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Stable. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Your king and... Okay. One opinion. You.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable.
Come here, rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
Just to munch on some rat bones real quick.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I can't believe I'm doing this. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
Dock district status safe. Or not safe, stable.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Yeah, I'm checking their pulse.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
You just found a new hideout here. You can spend your XP. Crafting. Medical treatments to heal citizens, serums to boost your staff level, and upgrades to improve your customize your weapons. body. Increases your health, increases your stamina, increases your bullet source for each bite. Let me get the blood spear. Hey. Oh, I don't even have enough. Alright, so that's 300. Rats.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
I should just run.
At last, a little life.
To the turquoise turtle.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Yep.
No?
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Say it, the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Would anyone
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Hello there.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I've never even been to India. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Suspicious.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. In human blood, the blood quality bar indicates XP you learn if you feed on the citizen. Like hints, increase amount. Okay. Okay, so he's healthy. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Okay, social circle, okay.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
As a vampire, you can force and reveal information thanks to a hint you discovered blue prompt.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Never even been to India. What's coming to them.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Oh, is he dead?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Man.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
I have this game yet never played. Is it good? I just started it. I really like it. I think it's pretty good. The combat's solid, from what I've seen so far. And the dialogue's pretty good, yeah.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Yeah, so far, I would recommend this game. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of it, but it's pretty good. I would recommend playing it, definitely.
What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
How do I view that note? No. I don't know how to frick. You print orders. Some orders written on mechanical typewriter. 13th October from G. McCoolum. Yeesh. To docks and patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. So, vampires are known as leeches in this game, I think. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach it with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search the abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Make sure there's nothing I can take first. Alright. Just... It's so cool. That's so cool. I love that. Oh. Hunter. Out of combats. Come here. Got him. I didn't mean to do that. I misclicked. I'm still trying to find out the controls. It's kind of confusing. Press the spot enemies on display there. Resistance. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of attacks. There are 4 types of resistance. Physical, range, melee ranged, blood, shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. Okay, so that one right there is very resistant against. Okay, so.
Nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Can I?
Stupid beast!
Come here. I'm just cool like that. Bullets. Ranged weapons. Equip and press triangle to use ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited. How do I do that? Do I have to equip this? Oh, that's cool. Also, I just wasted a bullet. We're not gonna talk about that though.
It's on to us!
What? But he was like, oh. Oh, this lock-on system is confusing. Then you back up, heal.
He's dead! There's one of them vermin!
Got him. This is fun. This game's fun. I like this. It's very cool. Rats and hideouts. Rats are often located in your hideouts using... Yeah, look at them. Yay. Okay, so rats are also an indicator of, like... How do I say this? It's like an indicator of fucking where a house is, like a hideout. There we go. Those are the words I'm thinking. Okay, let's see if I can evolve something. Science. Blood barrier. Can an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Tactical. You can perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Drains your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. In ultimate rage, you lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Abyss. Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. Blood cauldron. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. 600 shadow damage. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get blood sphere. Do I even have enough for blood? I don't have enough for blood spear. Do I have enough for claws? No. Okay, then I could either save up or I could get more health. I'm gonna save. I want to be smart about it. Let me just drop down. Yes, so.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
New weapon? Use scythe. Two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use its special ability. Scythe, for instance, can be used to parry oncoming attacks, inflicting heavy stun damage if done correctly.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
No. I've had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend, you're my
This
last...
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Whoa. Shield them all. Don't pull off 9. Give me your blood. What did I just get? Bludgeon. Oh?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Oh, appreciate that, man.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be... some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
We do an aquarium? That's none of your business. Because I can be. That's the correct answer. You want to say, what am I doing at the aquarium? What are you doing at the aquarium?
Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you were a gentleman.
That's not a correct answer.
You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy.
Privacy? For privacy?
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
Right.
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship is in sync. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Drip. Look at this drip, bro. Into a hospital. I've accepted Dr. Swanson's help. I will work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition and about what I've become a vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical facility. Everybody here will take me for what I'm not anymore. Jonathan E. Reed, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all. The patients and the staff. This is my new home, where I will hide from all who are after me. I will hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what's going on. I bet.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality. Blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a ticket and higher. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from each other. You mesmerize level.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Blood temptations. Press X to embrace or to release him. Embrace will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens, click to increase the experiments.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Oh, that's so much to read. Oh, no. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires of Econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. Only a few occasional... Only if... What does it say? Oh... I don't even know what that says. A few occasional alarms, surprise, necessity to flee. I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished by just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movement when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribution, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also notice that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerize. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait Mesmerize, but it was nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Employ a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenzied drinking every drop of blood they see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak. Even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst, this need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies through the wall. What the fuck? Where was that? Inside warm bodies through walls on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire can even tell me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room if this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. Unlock the components to improve one of your weapons. Upgrade the stake, I think. Or is it like only a specific weapon?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
There you go.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Water. Oh, I can't water the plant.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
That's a strong ability. She said it's healthy. There's something in here. Wow. Is there a scowl in here? There's a boy. Come here, boy. You know, I need a lunge attack. Where's my lunge attack at? That's what I
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Shotgun shells. Bro, this is some straight. This is some straight Walking Dead type shit. Wait.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after me.
Wait. Is my gun not equipped? It's so fun. I'm having fun with this game. Come here, boy! This game basically just be a badass vampire.
It's locked, all right.
Ooh, a liston knife. What the? You just acquire a new type of offhand. Equip it to directly absorb blood. That's the whole reason why I, I'll try it. Local investigation. New citizen investigation available. Press. Thank you. Oh, my game broke. Okay, never mind. Officer of Pembroke Hospital medical examiner. Report of identification. Decedent. Samuel Connor. Race. Caucasoid. Sex. Male. Age 39. Home address unknown. Occupation. Fisherman. Type of death natural. Probable cause of death. Fast progressing. By virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, Spanish influenza. Examination attendees: Dr. Coran Tempets, Nurse Gwynzel Brannagan. Name and signature of medical examiner: Dr. Corna Tippett.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Where do they fall? Oh, John Doe. Is that the John Doe? Whoa! Ah! Whoa, man, is that the John Doe? Bro, I'm so confused about what I'm up against, bro. Bro, this is your beach. Got him.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Warrior-rich blade sample. Some of this warrior-rich blood that can be used to create blood spells. Ooh, or can upgrade the spike. I can have the stake, or I work better with the stake. Give me the. Yeah, give me the stake. Oh, it's above. Okay. Oh, we got 1,000 XP, bro. Oh. Give me them toes, boy. Bro, this steak is so good.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
After this, I'm probably gonna call it quits. Cause, you know, this game is crazy fun. I've not had this fun in a game in a hot minute. Did I say that right? And did I say in this game or did I say in a game? If I said in this game, I've never played this game, so I don't. You know what I meant. You get it. Whatever, man.
sure that during your lifetime...
What the hell?
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the
It's
right to
locked.
disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when
Yes,
you're feeling
Doctor?
better.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me. The darkest thoughts.
So many deaths.
My blood and soul.
A lot of my own life.
They belong to you now.
The life running in your...
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cottage Syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. but I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire!
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right,
that
Miss
again.
Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Selma is affected by Cottage Syndrome and believes she is a vampire.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cottage Syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
time has left. The pain.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
The daily routine.
Huh. She's... That's interesting.
So many deaths. And what of my own?
Well, I got very sidetracked right there. But that just shows how good of a game this is. The fact that you can get so sidetracked in side characters, that's sign of a good game. This is such a good game. The story is so deep. Oh wow. Oh, I'm not reading that. I gotta read it. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you. Please forgive the... Okay, yeah, it's just... I don't care. No offense. That's such a good game. Oh, I unlocked stuff. I want the freaking... Do I want spring? It's only 500. The common belief that vampires can disappear into thin air is misleading. Rather, they can greatly increase their speed with blood. Moving so fast to human eyes, it appears as if they appear and reappear at will. Quickly used, this ability can be offensive or defensive, depending on the vampire's state of mind. See, it's too easy to catch up to your prey with spring. It's almost boring when they start running. You concentrate your blood in your feet to increase your impact upon landing and deal more damage around you. Concentrate your blood to your hands and feet to increase the impact. If your targets are stunned, you embrace them automatically. Oh, I could have gotten that. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll dedicate.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Water. What am I doing? I'm gonna do this. Find out who's spying Elma.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
This definitely feels like it's it. I'm so strong. Survey mission, 25th October, from Guard of Prewin Command Post to East and patrols. Objective: Vampire activity. Hospital survey investigating 3 days ago. One of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hidden in Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. Thelma is suspected by Prelin agents to be a real vampire. This is a limit. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from the time until 5 a.m. Till further notice, the city-wide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to the curfew, that open after. You're big boy. Okay, I cannot go there. I'm too low level. But I can go back to that girl and see what she's doing. I mean, fucking, well, yeah, see what he's doing, but also fucking, use that hint.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart. dead.
My blood and soul. They belong to
I
you
have wasted
now.
too much energy for so little result. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
So many deaths.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
So it's through that trauma of her seeing a vampire that makes her think she's a...
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Tell me, Thelma,
I got through this again.
what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong
though.
people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Him disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Effective treatment for fatigue. I bet. Oh no! Wait. I fucked up. I goofed it. I goofed it. Nah, oh well. I can fix that next time. I mean, I can just get the resources. Well, anyways, this has been Vampyr. I was having tons of fun with this game. And I would definitely recommend it. Free with PlayStation Plus Premium. But yeah. I'm definitely going to be making a series out of this. And, you know what? I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.